And who does pick all the music?
We all contribute. I mean, there's many a time where I'll hang out with the kids and say, what have you always dreamed of doing? We just did that this week, and I said to Chris, I'm like, what song have you always wanted to do? And he immediately said, Rose's Turn. So now Chris is doing Rose's Turn. I guess for the most part, I mean, that's my favorite part of the job. It's something that I work really hard on and sweat a lot. And people ask me how I do it and what my taste is, and I don't really know. I mean, since I was growing up, I liked Barbra Streisand and the Rolling Stones with equal measure. So it's just a weird mix of the show that very sort of early on we sort of clicked into. You know, like I like to say, there's a song in every episode for everybody. If you look at Hello, it had a ballad, it had a rock number, it had kind of it had a Beatles song, it had a great cross-section. It's songs, I think, that are just personal to me.
How much easier has it gotten to get clearance for these songs? I imagine at the beginning they didn't know what you were, and now everyone's probably clamoring to be part of it.
The best thing that ever happened is when we did the pilot, and there's, you know, like I said, there's not been a musical on TV that's worked for so long, and there were a lot of songs in that pilot, and we really wanted to do Don't Stop Believin', and Steve Perry got behind the script and sort of realized that the show was, you know, really about arts education, and he said yes, and that was the first big yes, and after that, everybody has said yes. There's a couple exceptions. Some people are too expensive, and on the show, you know, we have a lot of music, and we sort of have a favored nations policy where we only pay a certain amount, and that's it, and you want to do the show or you don't.
So who's not agreeing to it?
Coldplay.
Sometimes it's not that they object. It's not that they don't want their song on. They don't want their song to be covered by another artist yet. I mean, Coldplay was one. Bryan Adams was another that I thought was very strange.
Very strange.
Who wouldn't want their song to be covered on Glee?
That was Corey's big dream.
How many people are clamoring to cover Bryan Adams' song?
Well, now it's different because the music has been such a success, and when we do a song on the show, the original always recharts. So now, in the past 6 months, it's totally different now. People call you up and say, please, can you put my music on the show? That never used to happen.
Well, I was very excited that...
Perry actually came to the set the other day. He just stopped by yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Thursday?
And just thanked us. He was there to hang out, but he's like, thank you, because the fact is on the English and the Irish charts, I think his Don't Stop is climbing up.
Amazing.
That's a 20-year-old song, so I think
I love that Mark/Puck is bringing back Neil Diamond.
I didn't know he went away.
What was it like performing a Neil, you know, being the gay Jew that I am? You know, Neil Diamond is a bar mitzvah song for me. And he's my idol. He's one of my idols. I swear I'm not blowing smoke up your butts. Did you ever think you'd be on a television show with a guitar singing Neil Diamond?
No, I hadn't. That particular number was really special to me because I used to literally, every Christmas, that's my mom's favorite artist, so I'd buy her a cassette tape. Yes, I'm that old. I'd give it to her, and then one time when I was back home in Dallas, and we had my grandma over to my house, and we wanted to. She's kind of got dementia, but we showed her that episode, and she just was tapping her toe to that. It's great to enjoy things like that when you see like the people you love enjoy it more than just yourself.
And then Neil Diamond tweeting about it. I mean, I didn't know he tweeted until he tweeted about you. I retweeted it again.